Well, the writer's strike is in full swing, and many of us have been wondering how this is going to impact Marvel Studios. Now we have a full update on projects that have halted pre-production, and now we've learned what projects will and won't be impacted, and clearly some projects are going to be delayed. Let's dive in and break it all down. Well, when the writer's strike kicked off, we all knew this could impact some of our favorite upcoming superhero projects. And now we've got a new report from The Hollywood Reporter that seems to indicate some have gone full stop, while others are indeed moving forward. So let's start with a bit of bad news. Now, it totally seemed like Blade was finally on track to start filming next month, but THR is reporting that Marvel Studios, as of right now, has halted pre-production on the film due to the ongoing writer's strike. Apparently, Mahershala Ali and the rest of the cast were informed of this decision earlier this afternoon, meaning today. Now, this is sad because Nick Pizzolatto had been recently tapped to rewrite the script, and while he had completed several weeks of work, The Hollywood Reporter is saying time simply ran out, and Marvel had to pause production until the strike is over. Now, as far as Blade goes, this is a bummer. This movie has hit so many speed bumps along the way, and I'm sure the frustration behind the scenes is every bit as high as the frustration fans are feeling at this point. Now, as for the rest of the slate, we actually have a bit of good news on that front. Marvel currently has multiple projects for Phase 5 in production, and they all have completed scripts and should continue moving forward. This includes Captain America: New World Order, Agatha: Coven of Chaos, Daredevil: Born Again, and Wonder Man, meaning all of these projects should continue to move forward and probably will not be impacted. Additionally, Deadpool 3 has a completed script and is also gearing up to start production later this month, with the Thunderbolts expected to kick off in June. So although Marvel has had to pause Blade, they do have 6 projects fully moving forward without any issues or delays. Now, one thing we should consider is any of these titles could see their production schedules and release windows shift should the strike last longer than 4 to 6 weeks. Marvel Studios already does a really great job of incorporating additional photography into their initial shooting schedules. So for many, myself included, it's believed that if there are any on-set rewrites required for these projects, those scenes will be pushed back to the reshoot stage, and Marvel will deal with those rewrites and those reshoots after the strike happens, which hopefully only lasts about 4 to 6 weeks. Now, I think the big project for Marvel that is a question up in the air though is the Fantastic Four. They are actively in the process of casting the main characters and are eyeing a January 2024 release date. There are no clear reports on the status of this script, and honestly, this situation could change if the strike were to last for 6 months or more. I honestly don't expect it to go that long, but Fantastic Four, like Blade, is definitely one of those projects that could be impacted. I think the key thing to take away from all of this is Marvel still has a lot of stuff in the pipe, and although we might see some release schedule shifting around, I don't think we're going to see a full stop on our Marvel content. Hopefully they deal with this writer's strike really quickly, get these guys back to work, and get our favorite projects up and running. But until we know more, we're going to have to wait and see.